Hey guys, so you guys want to hear something very interesting? So there was they were doing a study on the moon and researching on the moon as they normally should, and they found out that the moon is rusting, which is extremely weird. Why? Because there's no water or oxygen on it. And I'm going to explain it to you. So as you can see here, while our moon is airless, research indicates that the presence of hematite, which is a form of rust that normally requires oxygen and water, which is not on our moon, they found it. So hematite is forming on our moon. How? I don't know. This has all the scientists puzzled. So they are saying Mars has long been known for its rust, which has iron on its surface combined with water and oxygen from the ancient past. But it doesn't make sense that it's on our moon, which is kind of strange. But not with God. And I'm going to explain. The reason why this is not strange is because of what it says in Bible prophecy. Let's be honest. It says that in Joel 2:31, it says the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. And if you ask, how would the sun be turned into darkness? That could be a solar eclipse. Yes, we're going to have one. And so I'm not saying that he's coming next month, because we're going to have a great one, which is going to cover and put an X on the earth, which I'm going to do a video for you guys. I'm really trying to do a compilation for you guys so I can really break down what's going on. But guys, this is so interesting that the scientists, NASA cannot explain, and researchers cannot explain why, if we don't have no oxygen or water on our moon, the moon is beginning to turn to rust. And it's funny because if you look up the word hematite, so when you look up the name hematite, it comes from the Greek word hema or ema, meaning blood. And that is so profound because we just read that the moon will be turned into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord. I feel like the reason why the scientists can't explain it, the reason why they're trying to understand what's going on is because when God does things, scientists, doctors, they don't have to try to explain it or try to explain it away or try to research it. It's what God says. When it's what God says, just lock it in, and that's what it is, because it's rusting. And that rust is hematite, and hematite, the name hematite in Greek means blood. God is speaking in this hour, and I want to break down for you guys. I'm going to do a video because next month we're going to have a solar eclipse. This solar eclipse is very important because in 2017, the last one, which was 7 years ago, it was a solar eclipse that went from the East Coast to the West Coast, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this next one is going to go... No, I'm sorry. It went from the West Coast to the East Coast. And now this next one is going to go from the East Coast to the West Coast. And it's going to make an X over the United States. This is a big deal because God said, I will send you signs in the sun and the moon and the stars. And he's sending it. We're going to have a great eclipse. This stuff, God is warning us. And I believe that this eclipse is another warning. We seen it right after that solar eclipse happened. We had that whole shutdown. Everyone was shut down. You know what I mean? So we have to wake up to the times that we are in. Things are going to begin to change. And I want to give you guys a heads up. If any of my videos you ever see that I put up and you guys are able to see it for a moment and it gets taken down, it's not me taking it down. So a little hint with that. So I've been warned. But I'm going to have to reel it back in. I'm still going to give you guys warnings and stuff that is coming. But if I talk in weird code or whatever, it's because there's so many restrictions. We are being silent, so I have to speak a different way. But I will try to keep you guys notified and let you guys know what's going on. But my next video is the most important one, which is going to be about what is coming. The solar eclipse was coming, and how God is trying to warn us before great destruction that's going to happen on this earth. So you guys be blessed and look into this. You guys can look this up. This is real. Y'all be blessed.